Welcome to Grand Chasers, Part 1. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, Punk! What a name of an archetype. So, of course, right off the bat here, we get the... what is this? The Art Monsters? New brand of legendary artist or revolutionary artist, changing the psychic scene with retro styling. This actually is kind of cool. Okay, so first up here we got Yukio Punk Shirkaisai, level 3 psychic tuner. Oh boy, target inbound. So you can only use each effect of the first second effects of this card's names once per turn, only once at a turn. So we can pay 600 life points to fusion summon one Punk fusion monster from our extra deck using monsters from our hand and or field as fusion material. So straight off the bat we have a fusion enabler for 600 life. During your opponent's turn quick effect, you can pay 600 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon a Punk Synchro monster. So your turn you can fusion summon, your opponent's turn we can Synchro summon. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. Next up here, Gagaku Punk Wagon. 900, 600. Another level 3 psychic tuner. So you can pay 600 life points to add one Punk spell card from your deck to your hand. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. When a Punk monster you control is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's card effect quick effect, you can draw a card. This feels very, very powerful. Alright, straight off the bat here. Okay, two very good cards. Same thing here, by the way. You only use the first second effects once per turn each. So, Jojori Punk, Madame Spider. Another 900, another psychic tuner. You can pay 600 life points to add one Punk trap card from your deck to your hand. Once again, this feels very good. When you activate the effect of a Punk card targeting a card your opponent controls, quick effect can target one monster your opponent controls, half its attack until the end of the turn. I have a Trap Searcher, I got a Monster Searcher, all these 600 life point pays. Okay, sure man, this is all good. No Punk, I love this one. Wow, this is a waifu? This is a waifu? Maybe. Okay, so no Punk Seaman Konami. So you can pay 600 life points to add one Punk monster from your deck to your hand except for Noah Punk Seaman. If this card is sent to the graveyard and target one Punk monster you control gains 600 attack. Why is everything just free advantage here? I actually haven't seen an extender yet. I'm just seeing like 80 starters at this point in time. So, wow. I don't even know what to say. All of these feel very, very powerful. So this is our first actual high level here. 2300, 2600. You can only use the first second effects of this card's name once per turn. So we contribute one Punk monster and you can special summon this card from your hands. Technically you can pay 600 life points off of Noah Punk Seaman and then go ahead and recruit for this and then you can deploy this out. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. So one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do special summon one level 8 or lower Punk monster from your deck. So this is actually just a Witchcrafter-esque change effect, actually. That's interesting. Once per turn, when this card destroys a monster in battle, you gain life points equal to the original attack of that monster. So that's actually going to patch one of the issues here, because everything is pay 600, pay 600, pay 600, pay 600. So at least having a recurrable life effect here should put you back in the running, at least for some degree. So that's good news in and itself, but just a little bit weird that that's a Witchcrafter change effect there. But it does say send this card from the hand or field and one. So that's automatically way better than anything the Witchcrafter could actually cook up. So that's going to be interesting. Now, Yukio Punk Carp Rising. So we got our first fusion here. Two Punk monsters to make. It's 1000 attack, 2600 defense. You contribute this fusion summon card to special summon up to 2 level 8 or lower punk monsters with different names from your hand or deck in defense position. So you can technically summon the base form of this, pay the 600, fusion summon this, use this effect, break this down into 2 other monsters, pay 600 more, 1200 more life points, trigger both of the effects of the 2 on summon, and then get 2 more bodies onto the field and continue playing up another possible ladder. Okay? If this card is used as material for a synchro summon, you target 1 punk monster you control. This turn it can attack twice during each battle phase. So whatever, if we make a big synchro with this or something, then you basically get to pass on a double attacking clause to it. That is pretty interesting. It actually gives me a reason to want to play the synchro, or the fusioner bull monster. Okay. Yukio Punk Amazing Dragon. I'm assuming that this is our boss monster here. Alright, so it is a level, or 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner on a level 11. Okay, if this, you can only use the first second effects of this card's name once per turn. So, if this card is synchro summon, you can target a number of cards your opponent controls up to the number of level 3 side game monsters with different names in your field and graveyard. Turn them to your hand. That's a generic board wipe. That's pretty good. You can target 1 punk monster in your graveyard except for the Amazing Dragon and special summon it. Okay. And it is a sea serpent. Huh. Interesting. This, is this support for, is this virtual world support? Huh. I don't know. That's interesting. Kagaku Punk Wild Picking. Huh, this is a continuous. I almost thought it was a field spell for a second. At the start of damage step, if your punk monster is battling an opponent's monster, you can destroy that monster. If this card in its owner's spell and trap card zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, punk monsters you currently control cannot be destroyed by battle. That's interesting. Alright, Gakaku Punk Crusher Beat. Another continuous spell card here. If your opponent activates a card effect that targets a punk monster in your possession, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroys it. Okay. If this card in its own or spell and trap card zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, punk monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. These 2 aren't so good. We are definitely going to need... Just give this deck a searcher, and you're at tier 1 status straight off the bat. Alright. Trap cards here. Jojuri Punk Dangerous Gabu. Oh god, I love these arts so much. So, you can activate a card with this card's name once per turn. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects for the rest of the turn, and if you control a punk monster, gain life points equal to the target monster's original attack. Hey, we got an effect veiler for this archetype. That's not too bad. Alright. And then we got Jojuri Punk Nadashi Surprise. Oh, yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So, you can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Target 1 face-down card your opponent controls. Or, if you control a punk monster, you can target a face-up card your opponent controls instead, destroy it. That feels really lackluster. In terms of our spell and traps here, these aren't the best. You give this deck a Rhoda or an in-house emergency teleport. Holy shit, you are going to gas it to the 4 for this archetype. Alright, straight off the bat, 4 searchers, including Toon here, is amazing. Alright, like, this deck has so much potential straight off the bat here. All these level 3s that you could just E-telly through and gas to the 4. Like, you E-telly this good guy out here, you full combo, 2 monsters in hand, make this, break down into, add another one. Well, this adds a trap card. The traps aren't, I mean, I guess you'd search for the effect veiler, right? For your ending board. I'm not sure what your ending turn 1 board would really be. Like, you got a lot of searching here. I feel like we want more monsters for this archetype. Well, let's wait and see. I know Konami always holds back 1 good card for this archetype, but oh my god, this art looks frickin' beautiful, man. So, that is your first look at Punk, the archetype. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is lot of cool potential to be had behind this one. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Of course, smash the relevant crap out, subscribe, and see you guys on my channel, more awesome content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on today with some more cool, awesome content. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Vanquill40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by Vanquill40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mklegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.